Jesus. Hey y'all, hey Facebook. I have not done a live in forever. Hey YouTube family. I think I probably went live probably once on YouTube. So if you are here with me, let me know. We'll give people a couple minutes to come on because I have not done this in like forever. So I hope somebody comes on with me and talks to me. Yeah, let's see if anybody comes on. And if you are on here, please let me know, because I am using StreamYard to do this, so I may not necessarily be able to see who you are directly from Facebook, because I am doing it from StreamYard. So let me know if you're here. Let me know if you're here. I'm excited, because I have not been live in forever. So I'm excited to talk to y'all. If you guys don't know, if you're new on my channel, I used to go live every Thursday night talking about travel, and just talking about different topics. So today, I don't have like necessarily a topic tonight, but we are just going to catch up on what I've been doing, and it's all travel related. So please let me know. Please leave a comment. Please let me know that you are here, so that I can shout you out, so I can talk to you. Hey Keisha, how are you? Hey Ty, yes, I'm back, Ty. I'm back, y'all. So let me know what's going on with y'all. I'll let you know what's going on with me. Hey Cinderella from Facebook, how are you? I know you've been trying to catch me on YouTube live as well. So yes, I am excited to. I'm so excited. It was funny because I was a little nervous to come on because I hadn't been on in a while, but I'm excited to see y'all. So anyway, how is your day going? My day is great. I have been here. I have been here. Oh, wait, I'm talking about my day, y'all. So if I live in LA, if you guys are not familiar, and so in LA, there is a conference going on called AfriCon. So if you guys are in LA and if there's something that you're interested in, it's all about Africa. It's super dope. I'm volunteering, and it looks like it's going to be a great event. There's conferences Thursday and Friday. There's like galas, there's like balls, there's like a big huge concert. So if you guys are in the LA area, definitely go ahead and check that out. So I'm excited. But yes, I am here. I want to start going back doing lives again. And for the lives, we would just have different travel chats, whatever topic y'all want to talk about. We'll try to have other guests come on live as well. So hey Jazzy Nation, yay, I caught you live from YouTube. So I'm streaming on both, y'all. I'm streaming on Facebook and YouTube. So we are trying this to see if it works out. So let me know. Hey Francis, how are you? So yeah, that's a little bit about TravelCon and something that I'm volunteering for this weekend. So I'm hoping it goes well. But just catching up, y'all. I'm excited. So let's catch you up on travel stuff that I've been doing or that we have planned. So we have been going to Mexico, Viva Mexico. We have been doing day trips, y'all. I have done 10-day trips, 7-day trips. We've been to Colombia, we've been to Ghana. So I said, let's bring it home a little bit. And we have been going to Rosarito. So these day trips, if anybody's familiar with LA or familiar with San Diego, we are literally crossing the border. We went last month in April. That was our first successful trip. And we took, I think it was 13 people. And then we just did another trip last month. And we did another trip last month, and this past weekend, and we took another 12, 13 women, and it's been a blast, y'all. It's been a blast to bring women together that I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know these people. Like literally the last trip that I had, I knew one person out of the 12, 13 women that we brought over. So that makes me feel like super good to know that the word is getting out that we are traveling and that we are having a great time. So I'm super excited about those. So if anybody wants to join on the next one is going to be June 25th. So join in for that. It's a lobster lunch. So if anybody likes seafood, it's lobster, shrimp, beans, rice, tortillas. I hope I'm making y'all hungry, make y'all want to go. So we definitely have a good time. Francis says, I need to renew my passport because I'm right in San Diego. Yes, Francis, you should join us. Renew that passport really quickly. Technically, Francis, you can go over without a passport, but I do ask for everybody to have a passport. It's just easier for us to get back across it's easier for us to get across the border, okay? But definitely, I want you to go. Cinderella says that she wants to go next time, so definitely sign up June 25th. I will make sure that I put the link somewhere so that you guys can all sign up. But we go to lobster lunch, we do horseback riding, we also go to Papa's and Beers if anybody likes to drink. There's food there, and so we just have a good time on the beach. I'm a content creator, so we're making videos on the beach, we're doing dancing on the beach, so we are just absolutely having a wonderful time. And a lot of people are scared because they're like, oh my God, I'm going solo. We had a lot of solo ladies on this last trip that we went on September, and they met somebody while they were there. When we always talk about solo travel, it's scary, but you're with a bunch of people. And I always tell everybody, I want them to walk away with the bestie from the day. Who is your bestie for the day? Make friends. You never know. Y'all can be besties for the day, or y'all can be besties after you guys move on from the trip. So I highly encourage everyone to go. And it's super cool because it's just for a day. So let's say people say, I don't have time. Maybe I don't have a whole lot of money. Well, this trip is for you because it's only for the day. So again, the next one is June 25th, and I'm super, super excited about it. So we're also going to try to plan an overnight one, because people have been asking about that. So that way we can just relax a little bit. We don't have to rush, do everything we're doing and come back. But if that's not you, then join the day trip. Okay. So as we're talking, just if there's any questions about anything that I'm talking about, just put it in the chat box and we'll make sure that we address those questions. And the next trip that we have, I see some more people joining. So let me know if you're joining. Just say hello. How are you? So that I can shout you out. Hey, Casey, how are you, Casey? How's it going? Our next trip is Ghana, y'all. Ghana. That is located in West Africa. It is New Year. So if you guys are looking to bring in the New Year with anybody, with somebody, with us, head over with us to Ghana. It's a 9-day trip. And I believe it's December 27th through January 4th. I will also put the link if you want to join us on that trip as well. We are going to have a blast. Last time we went for the Year of the Return. There's dancing and drumming. There's the slave castles. There's Afrochella. There is ATV riding. There is waterfall. So we absolutely had a blast, and the people that went last time, they cried at the airport because they were not ready to go, y'all. That's how much fun we had in Ghana. So definitely make sure that you come on that trip with us as well. And people always ask, is there a payment plan? There is a payment plan. That's why I put it 6 months in advance. Actually, I should have put it at the beginning of the year so people can still pay if they would like. Cinderella says, I'm in Chicago, so I love to do the overnight. Yes. So so some people live far away. We actually have people, I'm not saying that you guys have to do this, but for this trip that we just had on Saturday, there was actually people. Hey, Lisa, how are you? There's actually people that flew in for this day trip. 2 people flew in from Texas and 1 person flew in from up north. I'm not saying that you should do that, and I'm not even saying I recommend that. It's up to you. But yes, if you are from another state, I probably will wait for the overnight situation. But hey, it's up to you, right? So I'm super excited about those 2 trips that are coming up, and we'll see what we have else. Oh, we actually did have Colombia on the trip for July. I haven't really had a whole bunch of people sign up for that, so I'm not promoting that as much, but that is there for July if anybody is still interested last minute. So those are the things that we have going on. Those are the trips that we have going on. So this is your opportunity to talk to me, ask me any questions, ask me about any updates or what's going on. But those are the trip updates that are particularly going on. And I think I left the book in the car, but if you guys don't know, or if you are on my Facebook, you've been hearing me talk about it for a year now. We still have the book Hughes of Africa, and I can't believe I left it in the car. It has been sitting on the table the entire time, and I took it out today. And I took it downstairs. But anyway, Hughes of Africa is still available. Hughes of Africa is a book all about Africa. It's a coloring activity book. It has hair, music, language, history, and then it goes into the separate countries in Africa. Actually, that is one of the series that I want to start. So maybe every week when we do our lives, we'll probably take one page out of the book to go over that, because I do want you all to learn more about what this book is about. I realize that I'm often showing the book. I'm often showing you all the cover of the book, but I've never delved deep inside of the book. And so I want people to get a gist of it and see how it goes. So actually, we may do that every week. We'll see, but we'll try to have different topics. So what I done before was I would just pick a topic for the day, and that's what we will roll with for the night. Hey, Alicia Boo, how are you? So that's what we did on these lives. So I'm super excited to get back into it. So hopefully you guys can start tuning in for these Wednesday night lives, okay? So what else is going on in the world? So that is the first book. If you're watching on this live, you'll see it. If not, I have never announced it on Facebook, I don't think. Update number 2, I am writing a second book, y'all, and I'm super, super excited about the next book. The next book is about HBCU. So if you are listening, you are probably one of the first to hear it on this live tonight. So if you went to an HBCU, you are going to absolutely love this book, and I'm super, super excited about it. If you all don't know, I went to Howard University in Washington, D.C. So that is definitely an inspiration behind the book. And so if you are in a sorority, in a fraternity, or if you're feeling nostalgic about, or nostalgia, however you say, about your HBCU, then this book is absolutely for you. So we'll talk about that more later, but just wanted to tell you some of the things that I am working on now. So I think those are kind of like all of my updates. Lisa says, congratulations. Thank you, Lisa. Hopefully it will be out this summer. That is the target date, target goal for this book. We are constantly working hard. If you also don't know me personally, I am a procrastinator, y'all. I don't know if you guys are procrastinating. Don't make me feel like I'm by myself. Are y'all procrastinators too? So it's taking a little bit longer than what I thought. I wanted it to be out by Juneteenth, but that's not going to happen. But it's okay. You know, timing is all correct. But yeah, I'm super, super excited about that. So I think those are all the updates that I wanted to let you all know about. So now at this point, we're just free talking. Anything that you want to talk about. I don't have a topic theme because I really just want to come on and say hi and to see if people will even join, because I have not talked live in forever. So I don't know if y'all can tell that I'm excited, but I really, really am excited. So what is going on in the travel community? Talk to me. Where are you guys going for the summertime? What trips do you have coming up next? I have not looked at flight prices, y'all, but I heard they are ridiculous, astronomical. So let me know where you're going, how much your tickets are. I always say the best way to find cheap tickets are through, like, if you go on Expedia, Priceline, and check out, they have, what is it called? Scott's Deals. I think you have to pay for it though, but those actually send you like deals through your email, but it may be a paid subscription. So things like that, trying to book early for your flights will definitely help out. Obviously, if you're doing stuff at the last minute, that may not work. And also these low cost airlines that y'all don't like, yeah, do those. Lisa said, yes, I overthink stuff, which paralyzes my decision. Yes, I think sometimes we always overanalyze stuff. But yes, I am a big fan of Spirit Airlines. I know people are not, but I am. I will fly them anytime. I have a whole YouTube video on Spirit Airlines, which is doing well. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure you check it out. But Spirit Airlines is wonderful. And so I told you I live in LA. And so I live not far from the LAX airport. And for Spirit, a good tip is to actually go to the counter and buy your ticket. So this does not work. Do not try this on Delta. Do not try this on Qatar. These expensive airlines, don't do it. Ain't gonna work. But it will work for Spirit and like Frontier. So I've definitely bought tickets for, like, at one time I definitely bought a one-way ticket to Texas for like actually it was like 1950 something. So it was like less than $20. So I'm telling you, I do not sleep on Spirit, especially if they're like short flights. But I've also flown Spirit to Colombia. So again, they go international and everything was fine. We might have been delayed maybe an hour or two, but they did give us like a flight credit afterwards. So, hey, I'm rocking with Spirit. You ain't got to rock with them, but if y'all don't know, I'm a budget traveler, okay? So let's get to some of these comments. Francis says, I'm doing Seattle and Vancouver, Canada for New Year's, maybe New Orleans for my birthday in October. So I've been to Seattle before, but it was very briefly, but I really loved it. It was in the fall time. It was absolutely beautiful. So I definitely can't wait to go back and actually check out more of Seattle. And I have never been to Vancouver, Canada. So I'll definitely make sure to look for your pictures because I definitely want to go and visit. Okay, so Cinderella says, my nephew attended Howard, woo woo, HU, you know. And then she also says, I'm going on a cruise next week, Spain ports in Spain, then to Morocco. That's nice. I've been to Spain and Morocco and not on a cruise though. So I look forward to hearing more about your trip to Spain and Morocco because I actually enjoy both of those places. Although I need to go back to Spain because I was actually volunteering. If you guys know me, you heard me talk about my volunteer in Spain. I was volunteering teaching English. So I didn't get a chance to exactly explore like I would have if it were just for vacation. So Allison says, I rock with Spirit. Yes, Allison, we can be friends. And then Lisa says, going on a cruise in July, DR, Puerto Rico, Bahamas, and the USVI, and then Thailand in November. So let's pause for a minute with the cruises. I know some people hate cruises. So let me know. I can't put a poll up. This is not Zoom. But let me know if you like cruises or not. I am an avid traveler, meaning I'm an avid traveler, a slow traveler, whatever you want to call it. And I'm still a cruiser. Some people are like, I don't like to cruise. I would never cruise. I love it. The reason why I love it is because you get to see different 4 or 5, depending on your length of stay, you can see that many cities or countries or whatever. And so I love it. And you got to think about it. If you plan a regular trip, y'all, you got to think about your accommodations, transportation, your food. The cruise is a one-stop shop. I love them buffets. I love breakfast. I love the dining areas. I love that you can get pizza at night. You can get ice cream if you want. Yeah, I like cruises. So I'm excited for y'all that are going on the cruises coming up. And Thailand in November. Love Thailand. Thailand is back open now, y'all. I went to Thailand with my cousin years ago, and then I think I stayed solo once she left. So I definitely say hit up Thailand if you can. I do want to go to Bali. I feel like Bali may be close to Thailand or probably similar experiences, but I definitely want to go. And so Lisa says, I rock with Allegiant and Frontier Airlines. I don't know if I've ever flew Allegiant before, so Lisa, you have to tell me how that is. And then Lisa said, this will be my first cruise and a solo cruise. Okay, Lisa, that's super, super cool. I have never been on a solo cruise before, so tell me how that is. I always make friends on cruises. So I definitely feel like if I went solo, I think I could still have a good time. One, you guys know I'm a solo traveler. I love solo traveler. I am evolving into a group travel person by doing these group trips, but I'm a solo person at heart. So that's super cool that you're going solo. Hey Ben, hey, how are you? Ben is watching from Cape Coast, Ghana. Ben, you just missed our whole spiel about going to Ghana for New Year's Eve. But yes, I actually met Ben at the airport at the last year of the return in Ghana. So yeah, Ghana is definitely my go-to place. So yeah, I'm excited for all the places that you guys are going thus far. So let me know where you're going next. Torio says, and tell me, Tori, am I saying your name right? Is it Torio? My sister's name is Tori, and I know it's not Tori, it's that extra O at the end. So let me know how you say it. So as of now, I'm going to Brazil in September solo and to Ghana in January. So we may see each other. Well, I don't know if we're going to see each other, but we may be there at the same time in Ghana if you're there at that time. Brazil, I've never been to Brazil before, so Brazil sounds like definitely a good idea. And again, yes, I encourage your solo trips. So also, speaking of solo stuff, I actually want to put on a solo virtual conference this year. Like, it is on my heart. It's been on my heart for oh my God, at least 2 years. And every time I talk to somebody that says they're afraid to go solo, I'm like, what are you afraid of? Well, I can't say what are you afraid of. Hey, let me scratch and take that back, because it is nerve-wracking. It's scary to go solo. But my thing is, do it scared anyway. That's my whole thing. So Y'all, let's put it out in the atmosphere that we are doing this solo virtual conference, and I want y'all to come, whether or not you're a avid solo traveler yourself, or you know somebody that you feel like would be good for this conference. So let me know if you guys think that that's like a good idea. Well, I think it's a good idea, so we're going to do it anyway, but let me know what your thoughts are about having a solo virtual conference. And there will be various topics that we will talk about relating to solo travel. So whether that be safety, whether that be confidence, whether that be X, Y, and Z, there will be a bunch of speakers speaking on various topics. Okay, so Lisa said 2 places I would love to visit, and Terrell says sounds like Oreo cookie with a T. Torio. That's how you say it? Torio. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, Oreo cookie? What are we talking about? Okay, your name, Torio. Okay. There you go. That's a good way to put it. So my last name is Heard, which sounds easy enough, right? But when I tell people, I'm like, hey, my name is Tiffany Heard, they're like, huh, what? And I'm like, Tiffany Heard, like I heard you. And they're like, ha. I'm like, yeah, you didn't get that the first time? I guess I didn't get it. To be fair, I guess Heard has different various meanings. There's H-E-R-D, whatever. But I'm H-E-R-D like I heard you. So that's why I said that. Random, sorry, off topic. But anyway, yes. So Lisa said that's a great idea. There's an audience for it. Absolutely. There's definitely an audience for it, because I kid you not, every time I talk to somebody they're like, I'm afraid to do it. You're not afraid? Like, what if something happens to you or something like that? But you know what? Honestly, with what's going on in the USA of America, you know, what happened yesterday and what continues to happen is ridiculous at this point. We're not safe at school. We're not safe at church. We're not safe at church. Like, honestly, sorry for my people that don't believe in God on this channel. But I thank God every time I'm able to come back home because of everything that's going on in the world. So it's getting a little crazy. So when people say, do you not feel safe in other countries? I'm like, well, do you all feel safe in America? So it's pretty sad to say that. But I've always thought about moving abroad. And when you hear stories like this, it makes you like want to run abroad, like seriously. But another reason why I always say that I want to move abroad is because I live in LA. Y'all, I mentioned this so many times, and it is expensive to live here. Rent is super expensive. I'm used to it because I'm from here, but I imagine paying some of my friends that live in Playa del Carmen and Tulum, they're paying like $300, $400, $500 versus, you know, double that somewhere else. So every time I make that rent payment out, y'all, to my apartment, I'm just like, I could live in Mexico at least for 1 month's rent. I could probably live there either twice or 3 times and save my coins. So if I'm ever in Mexico and I move up there, then y'all all know why I'm gone. I've always thought about it. And if you're asking what part of Mexico I'll move to, it would probably be Playa del Carmen. I love Tulum though, but a lot of my folks live in Playa del Carmen. And so there's a large Black expat community, if you guys don't know. Black expat community is just people that look like us that have moved away. And actually, I have another YouTube video coming out about therapy for expats, but it can actually apply to anybody. Because if you guys don't know, it is Mental Health Awareness Month. So Toria says land in Ghana is super, super cheap. Yeah, Toria, I saw that aren't you buying land out there right now? I feel like land is always cheaper in other countries. So there's always room to like Airbnb it or just rent it out or just to have a vacation home when you all are ready to go on vacation. So I always think, you know, doing something in another country is always great. Cinderella says, I'm moving to Belize in a couple of years, retiring next year. That's exciting. Retirement is always exciting. And my hope is that people retire in enough time to actually enjoy it. You have people retiring 60, 70 years old, and then in the next couple of years, they're dying, which means they really haven't enjoyed their retirement. So if you can retire early enough, Cinderella, that's great. I have not been to Belize yet. I said the next time I was in Mexico, and I was like, dang, I should just drive on over to Belize or take a bus over there. So I know it's super close to some parts of Mexico. Okay, so Lisa says, I'm going to Thailand to visit my uncle that just moved there. Oh, that's exciting. So then you'll have a place to stay too. I think you'll absolutely love Thailand. Thailand is just a great place. The food is great. all the stuff to do. I don't know what city you're going to, so tell me what city you're going to so I can let you know if I've been there before. And then Torio says, I'm building a residential hotel. Ooh, Torio, I see you. Residential hotel. That is now that's super cool. That is super, super excited. I don't know anybody that is a owner of a hotel. So have to be like, oh, I know somebody that has a hotel in Ghana. So are you doing it in Accra? Or are you doing it in a different city? I know Accra has many hotels. And that's the thing about it. People always ask like about Africa as it relates to like wealth and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, there's so many rich people in Ghana. Like, I'm like, these people, definitely my money doesn't compare to some of these people. So when you talk about wealth in different places, I feel like there's going to be wealth and poverty everywhere. And the same goes for Ghana. I say, if you want to spend $1,000 or more on a hotel in Ghana, you can absolutely do that. Or if you want to spend $20 at a hostel in Ghana, you can do that as well. So it's really up to you and your budget when you go. So Torio says, I bought a half acre near Cape Coast. Oh my God. So I will definitely have to visit. I love Cape Coast. Like, Cape Coast is like my favorite city. I think mainly because I love the beach, which is funny, y'all. I love water, but I can't swim. But anyway, I love Cape Coast because it's so peaceful compared to Accra and Kumasi. Those are two of the biggest cities, and it's hustle, bustle, it's noise, it's a lot going on. And Cape Coast is just real calm. Like, so I can't wait till you build it so that we can go and visit. Building an Asabu Pan-African village. Is that the same place where they have the Pan-African Festival, or is it just called Pan-African Village? I don't know if I've been there or not. And then Lisa says Bangkok. We'll move around a bit there for 3 weeks. Okay, yeah. So I definitely think I was only there for 10 days. So you're definitely going to have a lot of time to move around. Definitely check out Chiang Mai and Phuket. So definitely check out those areas. Phuket, I've never been. It's so funny, y'all. I tried to go to the red light district so many times while I was there, and it never worked out. So I guess it was not meant for me to see anything in the red light district. But I tried my hardest to get out there. God was like, nah, you ain't going out there. So you will definitely have a good time in Thailand. And make sure you take a cooking class in Thailand. I took a cooking class there, and I know how to make pad thai, y'all. So if you guys ever been to a Thai restaurant and tasted the pad thai, I know how to fix it. And it was really good because my family approves. So your family approves and you take it to a family function and actually eat it. Yeah. And it's actually very simple to cook. It's actually not that hard. Okay, so hey Kennedy, how are you? The northern region, Kennedy says, add the northern region to your itinerary. Come visit my kingdom. Oh yes, Kennedy is it a queen mother? Is that how you say it, Kennedy? Is that how you say it? Yes. If I end up staying longer in Ghana this time after the group trip, I definitely would love to come visit because I don't get a chance to go to the northern region very often. I probably went to the northern part maybe once. We were trying to go to Mole, which we never made it. I'm not sure why because we were headed that way. I don't remember what happened, why we didn't go all the way. But yeah, I don't visit the northern region very often. So actually that would be cool because as many times as I've been to Ghana, I still have not been everywhere. And I've been to Ghana about 6 times. But I kind of stay kind of close to where everything is. So hopefully I will have more time to visit. So definitely let me know where that's at so I can check it out. So yeah. So what else y'all have? I've been on here for almost 30 minutes. And this has been fun. So we may talk a couple more minutes and I'll let you go. And then next Wednesday Night Live, we'll actually have a topic that we're going to talk about. So that we can stay and I'm not just talking about, all kind of stuff. But this is fun anyway. So I'm excited. To start up the Wednesday Night Lives, and I hope you all too. And I hope people catch on because last time we did Thursday Night Lives, like we had a wonderful audience and y'all rock with me. Y'all rock with me for 30, 45 minutes to an hour while we were on here. And then we'll try to have guests as well that are going to come on here as well. If there's somebody in particular that that you would love to see come on, then let me know about that too, and we will try to have them on the live as well. And it's streaming to Facebook. No, this is streaming to YouTube as well. So YouTube family will be able to catch it, and Facebook family will be able to catch it. And if you are on the YouTube side, and a lot of people are probably, some people may be watching on the Facebook side, but there is something called super chat and super thanks. So if you are loving the content that I put out on YouTube, on Facebook, or wherever, make sure you click those super chats and those super thanks. It's almost like a buy me coffee thing, right? I've never put out a buy me coffee before, and I actually really hate like being like, oh, buy me coffee, but why not? Why not? My other creative people have buy me coffees, and so I think it's a cool idea. So if you're on the YouTube side, check out that. It's just a click of a link for a thanks or a super chat. I think that's how you say it. And I've never done it before, so this is all new to me, y'all. But yes, super, super excited. Okay, so are there any last conversation or last questions that anybody has for me until we are tuned in to next Wednesday Night Live? And I like the Wednesday Night Live. This reminded me of when I was actually at Howard. There used to be Wednesday Night Lives, but it was at church. It was like at chapel or something. Anyway, that's a side note. But yes, let me know if there's any topics that you want to talk about. And you know what? And honestly, I always like to keep stuff travel related, but it doesn't have to be travel related because I actually post like some really cool questions on my Facebook page. And I actually get a lot of engagement. Actually, would be super cool to actually bring up some of those topics now. But yeah, it is Mental Health Awareness Month. So again, there's actually two videos that I'm gonna post. One is I interviewed Jazzy from the Jazzy Nation, and we're talking about mental health and actually moving abroad. So a lot, as we talk about moving abroad, people don't talk about everything that goes with moving abroad. Yes, it sounds fun. Yes, it sounds great, but there is a lot of stuff that's going on. And so your mental health, just because you leave America, sometimes we take those traumatic events with us, and then we're thinking everything's supposed to go away because we moved to a different country. That's not always the case. So in that video, we are going to be talking about that. Lisa says, what time do these start? So these, I'm going to try to do them anywhere. I'm sorry, I don't have an exact time. I'm trying to do it between either 6 and 6:30. I actually got on at 6:45 today, so it's actually kind of later, but I'm trying to do between 6 or 6:30 because I know our East Coast people tune in and it gets very late for them. So that is the goal, is to start between those times on Wednesday nights. Okay. But just want you to look out for that video about mental health and Black expats. And then I'm also going to try something else new as well. I know there's not a lot of people on here, but let me tell me what you think. I'm going to try a travel affirmation kind of meditation video. So that one will be out probably next week again. And those two will be out for Mental Health Awareness Month. So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope your mental health is intact. If not, I encourage everyone to seek a therapist, talk to someone. Do not hold these things in. As we are seeing, there are tragedy and trauma is happening. And honestly, because of social media, we're looped into it too. There's no like constantly seeing the pictures of the victims. Like that is kind of like reoccurring trauma because we have to be constantly being reminded of it. So we also have to make sure that we take care of our mental health as well. Yeah, Lisa, so East Coast is Ohio. So what is that, 9 o'clock? So that's what I'm saying. 6 o'clock is kind of late for people, but I feel like that's a sweet spot in terms of people getting off of work and different things like that. So yeah, so just if you can tune in, and if you gotta go, like, you know, I understand as well. I think we are probably going to get off if I don't have any other questions or any other thoughts. We'll probably go like a minute more to see if there's any last, just, hey, I want to say this. But thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I really, really appreciate you tuning in. I hope you enjoy these lives, and I hope you enjoy the content that we are bringing to you through the YouTube channel. The website, y'all, has been down, but we're going to try to get that back up pretty soon. And through all the other stuff, I just hope you're enjoying the content. And again, let me know if there's something that specifically that you want me to address during these particular lives or the YouTube videos or anything like that. I don't know why I'm waving my hand so much, y'all. I don't know. All right, y'all. Hi, Sister Elaine. How are you? Okay, y'all. I think we're going to end this live. And thank y'all so much for tuning in because I have not done this in such a long time. So I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Tori says, thank you for your time. Tori, thank you for joining in. I appreciate your conversation to this live. So yes, I am on lives, y'all, but when y'all talk back to me, that makes it even better so that the show is more exciting. So you don't have to just hear me, but I can also incorporate y'all because I want to bring y'all into it as well. Lisa, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it as well. And y'all all have a wonderful night until next week. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Peace. Thank you, Cinderella. Thank you for catching me. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.